Hello, this is Tobias, and today I will continue my tutorial of Angband. Now, this video will show you how to make a character, how to set your game options, and how to play a bit with the edit files. You start your game, I use the STL version. Here. Angband is special from other roguelikes in that it uses many windows. Here in the STL version there are sub-windows of a big window. That's what I like about the STL version. Get to that later. Up here are the STL options. You can set your fonts, you can turn on graphics if you want them. This is the main window. You could only play from the main window if you wanted, but I'm not going to. Now press any key to continue, it says. So we do. Here it recommends that I use the same character as my old one, but I'm not going to do this. I press N to start fresh from fresh character. Here, movement keys, star for random item, this is new, escape to go back, and the burst option. Those are difficulty options. I will show them off now. Equal sign for options, also for the main options menu. Now, maximize modes changes the way your stats get maxed. With maximize mode, your stats can go to 18 to 100 in the old second edition system as basic stats before applying the race and class bonuses, and with no maximize you can go to 18 to 100 after applying race and class bonuses. Now, most people play with maximize on. Randarts, random artifacts. Those randomly generates the artifacts which are the very strong magic items. With no you get a nice Tolkien flavored artifacts, and with yes you get fun and random artifacts. I usually play with this off. Use randarts from the last game, just what it says. Monster chase location. So this is if the monsters can find you if you are behind a wall. Makes the game slightly harder, but most people have it on. Act smarter in groups, also AI option. This way large groups of monsters hunt you slightly differently and wait for you to enter a large room instead of following you into small corridors. So on, learn from the mistakes, can turn it on, doesn't make that much difference. Exploit players' weaknesses, the stronger version of this one. Monsters attack your weaknesses even if they shouldn't know it. This one is broken, has been forever, don't even know what exactly it should do. Then the Iron Man option, so Iron Man compared to roguelikes, restricts the use of stairs and recall. This way you can't go up again once you went down. So you can only go down deeper and deeper. Makes it very hard. Stores home, you can buy stuff in the town. Creation of artifacts off, what it says. Also makes it harder. No stacking. Stupid option. In the very old game, items got destroyed when they fell on the floor, and there already was an item on the same place. This turns this stupid behavior on again. Lose artifacts when leaving level. This means if you could have picked an artifact up in the level and this one is set to yes, then the artifact is destroyed forever. Oops, wrong key. I will not use this. This also makes the game hard, but it's also maybe it's more annoying than hard. Also, nobody uses it. Generate connected stairs. This I sometimes try it out. This way, once you went downstairs, you need to search for the upstairs instead of being able to go directly up again. This makes some kinds of semi-cheating or exploits harder or impossible. But I'm not using this exploit too much in any case. Level feelings. yeah, level feelings. You can turn them off. You haven't seen them yet, I will show them to you later. And no selling, I wanted to try it out. This way you can't sell items that you found, which is usually your main source of money. But with this, the gold trap should be increased. Yeah, there's also a... Oh, tripled it will be. Aha. Well, here's with question mark you get an info screen. This is also surprisingly recent info screen. Now get out of the menu. We play randomized gender. Then the class races, pretty much standard. Hit die. Digging bonus, infravision, human is standard. Half elf. Sustains dexterity, that means monsters that train dexterity don't work. It got all sort of bonus. XP mod means it takes longer to level up. That's important ones. And infravision lets you see invisible monsters. An elf. Sustains dexterity, resist light damage. Light is elemental light, not low hit point damage. Then Hobbit, sustains experience. You can also have be trained of experience by vampires and such. Identifies mushrooms. Cool, didn't see this before. This one is very much better than in the old game. Gnome resists paralysis, very useful. Dwarves, orcs, half trolls. Dunadan, like Aragon, needs lots of XP, lots of bonuses he gets. Very useful for a paladin and such. High elf, make good mages, also lots of XP. I usually play high elf mage. And a kobold for fun, but resist poison is also very strong. I will try out a kobold this time. For your first game, most people recommend a half orc, a half troll, or maybe human thief or warrior. I will play a kobold to make it slightly more fun, but I will play a thief also. So I usually play mages. They also get a class change on this on their stats. Where is it then? Which thief? He can do very little magic, is almost a fighter. So, roller, standard roller, trolls. Dice to get your stats, point based, like in GURPS. There used to be an auto roller, but it's turned off. Now, the stats. Most of the stuff is relatively useless. Shows your looks. How much game you played for now, you can check the status screen later again and see that you took 20 million turns to get to level 10, which the Borg sometimes does. Your blows, that is your attacks around, your shots. You don't have a bow, so it doesn't matter. And your bonuses. Your infravision strength. All your saving throw, disarming, searching. Yeah. Now, with left and right key, you can adjust the stats. Most important are strength and condition. Constitution. Constitution for HP, strength for carrying capacity and for fighting. Also for a mage you also need int. For a cleric you also need wisdom. And for a fighter you again need dex, because this increases your blows. Look here, how they go up. I suddenly do twice the damage from before. So I will use this even spread here. Okay, and enter. Enter a name, star for random character, which I will do. What's Brimla? Okay, let's go, Brimla. Now I'm in town. This is the town, like in Diablo. Here are my stats. Here is a log of what I've done, stuff I'm carrying. This is nothing, but instead I have a lot of gold. Here's my monster list. I can see one blubbering idiot. I can see no items. No, I have no equipment equipped. Yay. This here is a monster recall. If I aim at the guy using the backtick, or is it an apostrophe, whatever, then I can see my ancestors have killed 2 of these creatures. Blubbers around. Most town monsters can't hurt you. They might or might not drop a little gold. Some of them are somewhat scary and one of them is unique. But except for the Borg farming them, they have no use at all. Now I will go in the options screen. Or rather first, with question mark key, you get an information screen. It is not exactly kept up to date, I think. It should explain most of what you're doing. Most important is F, command description, where you can look up what key you need to use. Even I need to check it every now and then. So escape for exit. Now the lock works here. All my keystrokes should be locked here so that you can see what I'm doing and can play along at home. Also the tilt key shows the knowledge menu. This is new. You can check the contents of the stores, like your home, where you can store stuff. The Hall of Fames. Here, the Rook, Bringer, the Kobold Rouge, level 1. Date today, 600 gold, turn 1, killed by nobody. Haha. Oh. Kill my history. Level 1, begin the quest to destroy Morgoth. Step 1. Begin the quest. Step 2, get a lantern. Step 3, kill Morgoth. That's all the game, all days. Object knowledge. Can check what everything is. Monster knowledge. Can recall what different monsters do. So now I'll leave this. Options, you get me the equal key. Lots of options. That's part of what scares some people of about the game. Interface and display. Rouge like command set. Alt keys like HJKAL movement. I will leave this off and use the arrow keys. Use alt target by default. Useful for aiming. If you fire a bow, it will shoot at the last guy you aimed at. Always pick up items if you walk over them. Useful. Always pick up items if something of the same type is in the inventory. Useful if you have this off and want to pick up your ammunition again. Easy open for doors. You just run into a door and it opens. Useful. Center map. Instead of having to run to the edge of the screen to flip the map, you always stay centered. Also useful, you can die of off-screen monster if it is off. So I would advise to exercise an on. Torch like this yellow means that the squares that you can only see because you are near them are yellow. If they are permanently lightened, then they are white. Player color, your add sign changes color if you get hurt. Shimmer, looks pretty. Purple uniques, unique monsters, so the bosses in the game can be purple or some other color. I mean some monster dependent color. Flavors, that is, you have a purple potion of healing instead of a normal potion. Instead of potion of healing, and then I turn it off because it gets in the way. Use the mouse to play. Mouse status line buttons, sounds. The mouse things are also very useful for the mobile version. You can almost play without keyboard. Sound I have off. I don't think they are that good